And Hal is going to end up losing these guys. He might as well go ahead and deconstruct. Well, he may or may not want to deconstruct this. These ships here by themselves are not going to be able to take down this guy fast enough. We do see Starfleet Command has come up on the board. He's going to get some 3 ships here very, very shortly. Just waiting for them any moment now. Really should put them right about here. And warp in. Don't know where the warp in's coming at. You can see it. You can hear it. What kind of... Oh, that's a nice little position for them. And the Borg are going to get out. Wow, that would have been a nice little bit of fun, but NuclearDude getting away scot-free. Hal in the process of slowly gathering forces. This is actually going to serve him as far as production-wise for a good while now. He is moving into the early mid-game, getting some of these ships out. These Steamrunner classes are very damaging to the Borg, just in general. We can see Butters going to move over to his natural expansion, having come up to his sort of secondary expansion, and putting up a heavy weapons platform. Butters on the ball with his protecting some of his expansion. This is going to make this expansion much, much more difficult to destroy, as you can see that FunnyStuff not wanting to allow this to take hold, but this heavy weapons platform about 30 seconds out is going to run into a little bit of pressure here. Not a whole bunch of ships. You can see one of these Katinga classes on the way, but that's not a lot of firepower versus the now 20 seconds needed to put up that guy. They are going to find that a little bit of just, I guess, scouting going on here. That is going to be nice and deadly. So you can see that Nuke is moving across the map here, setting up a set of ships as FunnyStuff cloaking around, trying to get a feel for it. But you got to watch out for this sensor platform. He will end up getting caught if he doesn't watch out. He is going to be able to go around and tag on some of the stuff. However, Butters a step ahead of him, tagging and just burning down. They do have the their phaser disruptor, heavy disruptor, going to allow them a lot of extra DPS, and a cavort in the mix here. FunnyStuff going to actually get some of the kills off of the main too as well. This is going to help set Butters back a tad bit, but the Federation up here at the same time trying to get in some kills on these guys. They do have enough firepower to maybe get a couple kills. Down goes a Steamrunner, unfortunately for Hal. These guys trying to get away. There is a sufficient amount of firepower here to take perhaps one of these guys down, but Nuke managing to micro stuff down nicely. Needing to repair these guys a little bit faster. This guy should need to go and get out. Is now down to 50% health. As it is, you can see he is now microing it. But down goes a Scoob. Scoob is almost dead. But because it's short range, it is so fast. This is now turning not in the tide of the Federation. So nonetheless, this Scoob is going to be out of play for a long, long time. And FunnyStuff losing what looks like a couple of his ships in the meantime. However, managing to get a nice little tag onto Butters. Butters and the white and yellow Klingons are getting a shot at each other here. These Cube Edge classes making themselves known here. Tagging a lot of the Klingon ships and forcing them out. You can see that these guys are cloaking out, managing to get away. That 4-second cloak really not the greatest thing that you want as a cloaking race, but managing to damage these guys. Unfortunately, not getting any kills, and Butters' ships have been tied up for a little bit, and so they are possibly going to go back up in here. The only thing that Butters has the risk of running here is they know where his fleet is. If he comes back up in here, they know his ships are tied up in here, unless he does have this extra mining. He is going to put up a scout station here. That's nice. Keep away some of the cloak here. You can see that he's not... Well, he is now producing his cavorts. At the same time, he is going to end up coming up in here and just burning through some more of this constructor. Going to get a number of kills here, working really well in Butters' favor, doing an excellent job of raiding. He needs to get some kills. The Borg are going to be closing the deal very, very shortly. And this is not... Oh, it is a scout cube. It is a EM's cube. That is going to prevent these guys from running. It is only 50%. This could be the end of Butters' fleet. Butters needing to get out of here fast. Need to stay out of combat. If they can stay out of combat, managing to get that last kill. Now they need to cloak. If they can stay out of combat, if this EM's cube, the EM's cube isn't in combat yet. The question is it in combat? Is it in combat? No, it is not in combat. It is in combat. Wow, somebody got tagged. That EM's cube decloaking everything. Butters on the ball, trying to get out of there. This is going to be a nasty, damaging battle for him. He's going to lose all of his ships here. There is nothing there. Question was that a manual target? Anyways, so this is Butters calling the EM abuse. But, yeah, that's a really close call. Wish I had a... Hey, guess what? We have a replay. Someone's going to have to time that. Oh, he even freaking... whatever. So, in the meantime... funny stuff. Lull in the action now. Some scout cubes on the way. Another dodecahedron. And the Feds over here getting a slowly amassing, unfortunately pulling in some Nebula classes. I know some folks actually like the Nebula. I am not overly a fan of them. They have their uses every now and again. But you can see that Hal has started moving into Akira's. The only question here is, does he have enough of a production line going? You can see a platform going up here. There should be a platform here already. Nice, good expansion protection going on here as the Klingons are moving into Butters. A little bit of turtling up here with his sensor platforms, and is going to need to replace his ships. He has managed to do a lot of damage keeping the white Klingons at bay. Lots of good raiding there, and you can see that Funny is in the process of getting all of his ships repaired. These guys, at the same time, Butters has managed to get his Cavort production going quite nicely, so he is starting to field some of the late early game and early mid-game ships. But however, that battle really did set him back, because you can see that FunnyStuff does have exactly, well, maybe not exactly, somewhere around the same number of ships, Cavorts, and this is going to prove telling to see how they deal with this. The Federation fleet moving down into his expansion. Now, if you're scouting, you know where things are. So NuclearDude has set down a dodecahedron relay. That's going to provide them a little bit of extra board control. And board control is very, very important in this game, as it will allow you to have a safe haven, a better safe haven than somewhere you can run and for a shorter distance. In the meantime, the front door of the Federation actually is very undefended at the moment, and the Federation fleet moving along slowly in conjunction with the Klingon fleet. The question you got to be asking, if you are blue or yellow, is where is that white Klingon fleet? You see a Borg running around and you don't know where those Klingons are, and you are going to get some decloak unhappiness, which is going to follow here very shortly. Yes, and now you know Hal is going, oh my god, run, run away, run, run away. And they are making a run for their, trying to get out of there. They are going to get a couple kills out of here. You can see that the special on this galaxy is in the works. These Federation ships trying to move out. This guy needs to toggle his special, and he's not toggling it. Needs to get in there, get that toggle on that special. The Borg are going to end up gonna get that kill off the Akira. That is a little bit, should have had high weapons autonomy. Oh, high weapons autonomy doesn't work on Akira's